We've made it to the last page. Here we are on page 208, and we're going to finish up with some conversions. So we want to choose true or false for 18A through E. So we're going to have to, well, the way I like to do it is I have to do the conversion first and then to check to see if it's accurate. So I know that 1 foot equals 12 inches. So if I have 8 feet, I would need to multiply that times 12 to see how many inches I would get. So 2 times 8 is 16. 8 plus 1 is 9. So if I'm converting feet to inches, this one would be true. Okay. I know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So I would have to do 16 ounces times 9 pounds to figure out how many ounces I would have in 9 pounds. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 plus 5 is 14. So this says 72, which makes that one false. 8 pints equals 4 quarts. We haven't worked with this one since our review. We can go back and look at the volume to see how many pints and quarts. So 8 pints and 4 quarts. So I've got 1 pint is 2 cups and 4 cups is 1 quart. So that means if these 2 cups is 1 pint and these 2 cups is 1 pint, that there would be 2 pints in 1 quart. Are you with me? 2 pints in 1 quart. So if I had 4 quarts, I would have to multiply it by 2 and I would get 8 pints. So I'm going to call that one true. 3 yards equals 36 feet. So let's look back. This is distance, yards and feet. Yards and feet, that is volume. Okay, here we go. So 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So I'm going to take my yards and multiply it times 3. So if I have 3 yards, 3 times 3 would be 9 feet, not 36. Then we've got gallons and pints. Oh, we were just on that page. So we'll go back to our volume of gallons and pints. Volume is on page 193. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts. 1 quart is 4 cups. So we're going from gallons to pints. So I know that 1 quart has 2 pints. So if I have 4 quarts, 1 gallon would equal 8 pints. Are you with me? Because if 1 gallon is 4 quarts and every quart is 2 pints, I would do 4 times 2 to get 8 pints in 1 gallon. So if I have 4 gallons, I'm going to have to do 4 times 8 to get my pints, which would be 32, not 16. So I'm going to call this one false. All right. A movie starts at 12:45 and is exactly 1 hour and 35 minutes. What time does the movie end? So I can think of this as 12:45 plus 1 hour. That's going to give me to 1:45, right? Then I need to add 35 minutes. So this is where I can either think about my clock, where I've got 1:45 plus 35 minutes. So 2:15 would get me 30 minutes. And so 2:15 plus 5 more minutes would be 2:20. Or we can use another shortcut and add 45 and 35. Let's see how we would do that. That would give us 10, and then we have 7 and 8. I would take out an hour, and that would give me 2:20, right? If I did 80 take away 60, takes me over, and that equals 20. So my answer would be 2:20 p.m. It takes Lynn 25 minutes to get to the movie theater. She wants to meet her friends at the theater 15 minutes before the movie starts. Oh my goodness. What is the latest time she can leave her house? Okay, so I'm thinking the movie starts at 12:45. She wants to be there 15 minutes before. Well, that's pretty easy because I can just subtract 15 minutes from this, and that gives me 12:30. Okay, and then it's going to take her 25 minutes to get to the movie theater. So I can subtract 25 minutes from that, and that tells me that she should leave her house at 12:05, right? So it's just like this. If I show you on the clock, 12:45 is when the movie begins. Let's set it up, 12:45. If she wants to be there 15 minutes before, she would want to be there at 12:30. And if it takes her 25 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, that means she should leave at 12:05. If you're like in my house, I would be shooting for 12 o'clock because that gives me some wiggle room. But 12:05 p.m. would be the exact time. Last problem. Choose a number from the first column and a unit from the second column to make a measurement that is equal to 2 meters. Okay, I know this is a metric measurement, so I can say King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. And this is my meters. Okay, so if I'm going to go, let's see how many decimeters would be in 2 meters. That's 1 jump, so that would be times 10. So 2 meters would equal 20 decimeters. 2 times 10 is 20. So that is not 100 decimeters, and there's no 20. So I'm not going to be using decimeters at all. So if I did one more jump from meters to centimeters, I'm going to multiply times 10 twice, which is 100. So that would be 2 times 100 equals 200, which I do have. I could do 200 centimeters. Let's just check how many millimeters it would be. With one more jump and one more times 10, that would be 3 tens or 3 zeros. And that would be 2 times 1, 1, 2, 3 zeros. So that would be 2,000 millimeters. And that is not an option either. So there we go. 200 centimeters is the best choice. How'd you do?